Let's start. There's a list. If everybody could just fill in their name with a counting number.
A counting number, what does that mean?
Well, after 1 comes 2, and after 2 comes 3, and so on and so forth. Welcome. Today's meeting is a general meeting. It's not a decision-making meeting, it's a meeting aiming at information exchange and maybe some discussion about the information that has been given. The meeting has been called by the working committee, by a number of concerned residents and by the Residents' Assembly Service together. The agenda is to share with the people present and the Residents' Assembly the agenda for the Governing Board meeting. The Governing Board will arrive this Friday and be in town for 3 days. It started off that what should be shared is specifically the agenda of the working committee and the governing board meeting. And then later on it was suggested that actually all working groups who meet with the governing board should share their agenda. We thought we'd start with the working committee governing board agenda and then see how time is and how the mood is and who is actually here of the other working groups. That is the FAMC, TDC, the Matrimonal group, the land-related groups, yeah. So it's 5 groups in total, including the working committee, who are scheduled to meet with the governing board this time. We would like to finish at 6, latest 6:30 today, because it's very tiring and people anyhow leave around 6. So bear with us if we just close shop at 6:15. There is Reno keeping the time for us. So in the kind of general discussion, obviously if people of the working groups share information, we might give them longer than 3 minutes until they shared all the information they have. But in the general discussion round, we would like to keep the individual contributions to 3 to 4 minutes total. Reno will ring the bell once after 3 minutes. So when you're speaking and you hear that sound, you know you have 1 more minute to wind up what you're trying to say. And then she'll ring the bell twice. Very good, thank you. Jesse's going to keep the stack, the list of speakers. It's as usual, it's selected in 2 columns. On the left side, if you're speaking for the first time, your name will show on the left side. If you've already spoken and you want to speak another time, your name will be put on the right side, and as a mean, you'll only get a turn once the left side is through and there are no new names there.
I'm doing it unless somebody else would like to do it, so it's not only me. If I forget your name or don't know your name, please be sympathetic and kind and not shocked. I will do the best I can, but if I do for some reason forget a name, because I'm on the spot here, help me out with your name if it occurs to you.
Okay.
Daniel?
Okay, can we have a minute of silence before we start? Arrive in the space that the day behind you gather as a community. I forgot to say one last thing. There's green tea outside. We will not break for tea. If any of you feels like, now I want a cup of tea, just go out and have your tea outside and come back in. This tea was donated by Moite from our Anna. Thanks, Moite. Who's going to present?
Yes, I would like to make a recap. And a little historic of this agenda. Around 10 days ago, we were given by the secretary. Around